Hey guys, what's up? Lupo here. Finally, I'm back. Sorry for being absent so long, guys. I was abducted by aliens and taken to Mars and back all in the course of 4 weeks. I know, it sounds real crazy, right? That's cray. No. But in all seriousness, thanks for dropping by today. I hope you enjoyed the video, like usual. But anyway, like usual, using my CM901, playing free-for-all on mission. And I just want you to notice throughout this video, is it just me, or has MW3 really gotten to the point where it's kind of hard to pull, like, a decent game off? I don't know. It's just been in the recent, like, 3 days. I don't know what's changed. Please tell me what's changed, guys, but I just can't pull a super great, amazing gameplay. Like, I did in the top 3 in this, but it's not what I've been used to. But is it just me, or did those aliens put a probe in me or something? But anyway, yeah, MW3's turned into a massive pile of boners. But if you guys, I'm bringing this up again, since I've been gone so long, you might have forgotten. I used to do the Ask Lupo series where you guys sent me a question in a form of a PM into my inbox or left a comment down below, and believe me, I check them and I reply to them and make videos of what people want me to talk about. So if you want that to go on again, you could PM me or drop a comment down below so we could have a video about one of your guys' stuff going, because you guys really enjoy that. But anyway, now one of the main things I want to talk about today is, where did you really go, Lupo? I know you weren't abducted by aliens. I live on Mars. Trust me, I live on Mars. I didn't see you there, you liar. No, well, in all honesty, I've been sick for the past week, and I really wanted to start making videos again about last week, but prior to that, the 3 weeks, where was I in those 3 weeks before the week I got sick just now? That's a very good question that you asked. And to sum it up, my friend, and as simple as possible so you don't fall asleep on your keyboard, smash your head into it and fall asleep on it, and then you wake up and your mom asks you, what the f were you doing? Why are there keyboard parts on your head? Well, to be blatantly honest, the weeks before that, where I was uber inactive and I was just like dead, yes, almost dead, literally, I'll explain here in the next second. Oh, you're curious now, but I really wasn't feeling like myself like usual. What do you mean, not yourself? Well, as a lot of you know, I've done prior commentary about this, and it's still on my channel, and it might be found in the description of this video, about where I take the medication in the morning to help stay on task and in focus in the day, because I'm a super spastic twat, as you would say, and can't pay attention to anything, but the medication does help. So if you saw the videos about that, as you would know, I was on a medicine called Vyvanse. It helps really well with paying attention. Well, it did this thing in the afternoon where you'd crash, and I got really tired, and I turned into basically an emo person. No, just kidding. But in the afternoon after, because I take it at like 6 in the morning, but in the afternoon, like around 1ish, it would just wear off. I'd crash. I would get so tired. I would just sit in my chair and just look at my monitor and be like, what am I doing? And I would just be like that, like, for the entire rest of the day, and I'd just be quiet and to myself and not want to do anything. I was just really burnt out after a while of that. So I called my doctor. I'm like, why is this happening? I feel really burnt out. He's like, well, you could try splitting it in half through the day, and that just didn't help at all. So we scheduled a sit down with him, and he's like, have you tried Ritalin before? I'm like, no. And he's like, well, let's try this. Tried that. Made me want to jump out of a window and run around with a shower curtain on my head. No. What I mean by that is, it took the essence of not feeling like myself and burnt out to a whole new level. I felt like a pile of toast. Yeah, a pile. Toast comes in piles now, guys, if you didn't know that. But it just made me even worse. And imagine, you know how if you're pushing someone on a swing and they go back and forth, that's how I felt throughout the day on that. Like, my emotions, it was just up and down, and after 2 to 3 days of that, I was like, that's enough of that. Called my doctor again. He's like, why are you calling so early? I'm like, it's not working. He's like, oh, really? And then so we scheduled a urgent appointment with him. I'm like, you've got to fix this, doctor. I'm not feeling like myself. I wanted to stab a sword through my head because, no, but seriously, just stay away from that one. I marked it down, just stay away from anything Ritalin. That's not a good experience for me. But, So in the essence of that, the Ritalin, the Vyvanse, that happened within a 2-week course of each other. And so after I went to the doctor, he writ up a script. He wanted to try the Adderall again on me. We are doing an Adderall XR in the morning, and if you have any idea what that is, you can Google it. Well, it's just a long-acting form of Adderall. It's one of those, it's probably one of the ones that people always talk about, because I know, yes, Adderall is one of those things where people, you know, abuse it, and I'm just like, whoa, how do people do that? But anyway, it's the bead looking one. So we have an XR in the morning and then an IR in the afternoon, which helps carry me over and doesn't make me feel all tired in the day, and it's just working out way better for me. But that brings me up to about now, so I'm doing pretty good now. But about 2 weeks ago, after, I mean like when he writ it up, like 5 days after that, I had like the worst experience of my life. It was one of those nights where I wanted to get some work done, and earlier in the day I already took an Adderall XR and it was starting to wear off. I'm not really entirely sure, but I wasn't paying attention. Long story short, I have all the medication stored away in my night dresser so no one in the house can touch it or tamper with it, and I know where it's at all times, so I know no one's just having a good old joyous of a time with it like I did. But seriously, since I had stuff left over, the Vyvanse, because I had to go back and we rewrit this stuff up and we're all better now, but since I had it left over, I wasn't paying attention. I was like, oh, I'm having a good time reading my book and trying to reach for my medicine, getting water, and I mixed the Vyvanse and Adderall up, and long story short, it was an overdose, and it was the worst time of my life. I had an irregular heartbeat. I was like super dehydrated. I was drinking like 5 bottles of water an hour. I must have gone through like 5 gallons of water. I was still thirsty, still like going to the bathroom and all that stuff, and it was the worst 8 hours of my life. So after that happened, I called poison control. She's like, if it gets worse, you got to go to the hospital. And it did get worse, and I'm not going to go into it a lot because that's a really touchy story for me right now. It took, after that night, about a week for me to recover, because that was really, like, I've never had anything happen to me like that, and it was just like I had to start slow again, and the next day after that I was just really tired, and it just wasn't good. I had to take a week to recover and to be myself. So after that, it takes us up to about now when we're talking right now. I got sick shortly after that, and now I'm just feeling better. So that's where I've been, guys. So thanks for watching. Hope you liked or even loved this video. I know I did making it for you guys, and so you guys know what's going on. If you guys have been asking me, where the hell have you been, Lupo? Also, doing one of the following would mean the world to me. Yes, the entire world to me. It would allow me to pay your child support. Yes, I know you have that child that needs food, so doing this would help. Liking the video down below or checking out my friend Strafe. He's a really great guy. He's the one who helped me get through all this junk within the past 4 weeks, and he's really great person, so go check him out. But anyway, guys, see you guys later. Have a great and base day. Thanks for watching. Until next time, my name's Lupo, and I just took you guys for a ride on my train. See, it was so nice you didn't even notice. So see you guys. I gotta go. See you. Bye.